A very good morning to you watching. This is Smart Means Business here in Smart 24 TV, where you drive your business. My name is Masa Katsime, and we're always here live every day from Monday to Friday from 7 a.m. till 10 a.m. And of course, we do apologize for the inconveniences, but everything is right back on board. Well, of course, you can catch us on our different social media handles. Just go on Facebook, Smart 24 TV Official. Like, subscribe, and follow on X, Smart 24 TV now. Like, comment, and follow. Also, we have the Smart Digital application. Just go to your digital Play Store. Just go to your Apple Play Store, or you can go to your Google Play Store and just download the application. Just type in Smart Digital, and the application will be coming your way. We have different radio stations you can listen into. We also have Smart 24 TV that you can watch. Well, of course, that and much more here for you. We're located at plot 42, Nile Avenue, opposite Kingdom, Kampala. You can come and get in contact with us. Well, of course, making headlines here in the papers, as I can see here, as IGP's officials car stolen by thugs, and of course, looking at Lake Choga to get 300-passenger ferry. Yes, a lot is happening to the country. Well, of course, looking at the new curriculum, try your questions for O-level biology. Yes, if you get yourself a copy of these papers right here. And of course, university students unveil new anti-corruption strategy right here. And of course, students in institutions of higher learning through umbrella body of the Uganda National Students Association, UNSA, have unveiled a new campaign to counter corruption in the country. Okay, well, the Ministry of Education had proposed that ethics should be incorporated in the curriculum, you know, in the different education institutions. Yeah. Well, of course, here looking at RDC's warned against divisive politics. Here, and of course, UBOS explains delays in payment of census enumerators. Can you imagine, since then the enumerators have not, some enumerators have not been paid? It's quite absurd. Well, the Uganda Bureau of Statistics has attributed the delay in paying census enumerators to a mismatch of information, credentials, and delays in returning the census gadgets. So, for you to have gotten the money, you have to have handed the gadgets, and you get your cut of the pay. Probably those that did not get pay did not hand over the gadgets. Well, the U.S. envoy advocates getting refugees out of poverty. And of course, looking at how Uganda hosts approximately 1.7 million refugees. Imagine that. And of course, government's move to collect Busul triggers controversy right here, land issues. Yeah, and of course, looking at Naguru women's industry, uplifting women, and of course, experts tip youth on improving earnings. Yes. The future is, the country is young and mostly populated with youth, so there is need for them to be educated on how to live better lives. So, of course, Uganda turns to Japan for 6,000 jobs. Well, a total of 6,000 jobs in information, communication, and technology, ICT. Sector are projected results from the ongoing Uganda-Japan Connect projects implemented by the Ministry of ICT and National Guidance in collaboration with the Japan International Cooperation Agency. Well, the Permanent Secretary of ICT, that is Dr. Amina Zawede, said that the Uganda-Japan Connect, or the UJ Connect, is part of the government's digital transformation roadmap. So 6,000 jobs await Ugandans in Japan to go and learn so that they can come and teach us what they could have learned while, living in Japan. And of course, government total nearing deal on second oil rig in Makshan. Yes, and of course there is high-stake decisions between the Uganda Petroleum Authority and Total Energies over the deployment of the second oil gauge rig in Makshan Falls National Park amid its concerns of environmental impacts as well as strategic drilling of lucrative sweet spots within the park. Well, that and more if you get yourself a copy of these papers right here. And of course, looking at Chambogo College celebrating Platinum Jubilee at 70 years. This is a school, would say some of the people have gone to, and it was really a good. And of course, students thrive in hands-on farming and agriculture. Was said to, someone proposed that agriculture could be made compulsory. Yeah, we need to make our youngsters really strong and get used to this thing of you can go and do agriculture. It's okay to get your hands dirty once in a while, just in case things don't go right your way, at least you have a backup or something that can really come in through for you. And of course, involving local governments to curb road crashes. Right here, road safety is really important in our country, Uganda, because at least we know speeding is one of the leading causes of road crashes in here, Uganda, with people dying, serious injuries, and of course, given the lifestyle that we have as Ugandans, life in the nights is, today is a Friday, and I'm really scared because recklessness is not only in the bus, but also on the road, honestly. So we have to be really, really cautious about our life. And of course, moving on into the new vision, we had not really digested it properly. And of course, looking at Lake Joga to get the 300 passenger water vessel. Yeah, I guess it's, I'm seeing UNRWA being part of it right here. And of course, Co-op cash saga, as magistrate gives lawyers last chance to appear in the Handcraft Court. I know 3 lawyers were implicated in swindling billions of money that were meant for cooperatives. So it is quite absurd. So they've been given a last chance to appear, or they're going to face the wrath of the judges. And of course, looking at joining hands to combat fraud. Of course, fraud in the country, Uganda, it is really quite important. And of course, accordingly, financial institutions need to double their anti-fraud efforts to safeguard their customers from financial scams. Yes, this has been happening, it has happened, and therefore we need to tighten and really do understand that anything can happen to your account and you'll be in losses. So it's up to the financial institutions to really tighten their security in terms of data so that it's not easily accessed or hacked. Yeah, and it's also important that as people who are saving into those institutions or whatever information, data protection is really key. please make sure you do not put easy passwords. People tend to have passwords that are really memorable. You know, your birthday, your child's birthday, your, I don't know, something easy. So it is important that you keep your data really secure from anything, because you may think you're not that important, but one of your things can be leaked, and trust me, it won't be good for you. And of course, looking at PDM beneficiaries divert cash to other activities. This is known, honestly. And a section of parish development model beneficiaries in Kalangala district did not invest cash in the poverty eradicating business they indicated when they applied for the program. Now, of course, some of the beneficiaries said they used the money to solve issues they were facing in a time such as paying school fees, clearing loans, while others left the parishes without even starting any businesses. Trust me. I know this was happening actually, because the moment someone has handed like 2 or 1 million, all they can think about is, oof, thank goodness, I have to clear the loan, I have to pay my kids' tuition or school fees. I mean, these things unless you do not have any responsibility, I would think you would use it, you would invest it. But given our thinking is lately, we have very many problems to start thinking of setting up a business. Now, looking why Leru lines are in a storage state. If you've seen, most of the Leru lines are really not at their best, honestly. Yeah, and of course, government officials stand by school conditions in Kamuli. Yes, some schools are not in proper condition for children to actually, you wouldn't think that children would access a quality education. Some are under the trees. The blocks do not have windows or doors. It's an open space. The roofs are off. So you can imagine the kind of environment that is for a child that is hoping to finish and join and compete with kids in private schools or big schools. Now, of course, online shopping earnings grow to 276 billion. Quite impressive right here. And of course, Uganda's online shopping is expected to expand by 18%, grossing at least $74 million, which is approximately 275.6 billion Ugandan shillings in revenue this very year. So people are really embracing e-commerce. Yeah, they're opting for online, businesses, which is the norm. I don't have to get to your shop. I just have to order online and you get to deliver at my doorstep. It's making life much easier, and trust me, there is a lot of competition as well in that area of online business. Well, that brings us to the end of our press review right here. And of course, we're going for a short commercial break, and we shall come back with much more.